Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's watch this video together!
This is part 2 of my ongoing series about Majora's Mask ties to Africa. If you missed part 1, you can check it out right here. And if
Part 1 and part 2.
Keep watching.
Game exchange culture shock. The dawn of the second episode. 2 video points.
Hey everyone, Gaijin Goombah here.
Hi Gaijin Goombah.
Before we get started, I need to do something right quick.
Confirmed. Do you even fear deity, bro?
All I can say is that it does my heart good knowing that this episode will be a little more relevant to present day, and that my favorite 3D Zelda game is being remade. But I digress. So, masks. This game has a ton of them. From masks that make you transform, to masks that help you talk to the dead, to masks that get you into 18 and over bars. There's a lot of masks for a lot of occasions. In fact, you could even say that the masks seem to be a center point when it comes to Termina's own culture. Continuing our theme of tribal Africa, they too have a ton of masks for just about every occasion. Weddings, funerals, communicating with animals, communicating with the dead, celebrations, harvests. I really do mean about every occasion. With such a broad similarity between Termina's mask culture and the indigenous Africa's mask culture, I decided to dive deeper for a look at specific parallels, and what I found was actually pretty cool. Before we get going though, I need to say that I'm really not that great at African name pronunciation, so please don't let that bug you too much. After all, I am only human, or Goomba, or whatever.
I really like it. I'm only human. Or I'm only Goombah. Guess.
Firstly, the big overarching theme I want to address is the process of donning a mask to literally become what the mask is supposed to represent. When African tribes put on masks of spirits, animals, people, and so on, they aren't merely representing what the mask is based off of. They believe that they become what the mask represents, to act as a medium during troubled times. Similarly does Link don the masks of people who he's helped along the way in order to literally become who they once were, in order to resolve problems that couldn't be resolved before their untimely demise. But let's get into specifics, starting with the couple's mask. Given by Anju and Kafe, it's created by combining the sun and moon masks and is a symbol of their love. Here's where things get interesting. While there are masks that focus on beauty and romance, such as the Punu tribe's female mask and the Songhe's engagement mask, there is one that stands out over the rest. The double Mblo mask. While this mask is used in many different circumstances, it represents the marriage of sun and moon, much like how the sun and moon masks are combined to create the couple's mask representing marriage and unity within Termina's culture. So how about masks that help you communicate with the dead? In Majora's Mask, there are 2 great examples. The Gibdo mask that gives you one-to-one communication ability with the undead Gibdos, but more iconically, the Captain's Hat, which lets you communicate and command the undead Ikana Valley Stall children.
Captains!
The parallel I found with these masks are the Senufo masks from the tribe of the same name. As a people who practice ancestral worship, communication with family that has passed on is crucial, and these masks were believed to aid that process, and these are also highly respected masks too. In fact, specialists who lived far away from the village were the only ones able to make them, and only the highest in social standing in the village could even use them. It sort of takes me back to the kingdom of Ikana. Igo Stu Ikana, Captain Skull Kita, even the Composer brothers. All of these people were highly respected amongst their own people, and it takes a great deal of proof to show that you are worthy of their assistance into the Stone Tower Temple. Another big use for masks in tribal Africa culture is the ability to become one of and communicate with animals and spirits. And boy howdy, does Majora's Mask have a lot of these. The Bremen Mask, the Mask of Sense, and Don Garro's Mask all help you communicate with or assimilate as
Get small animals to follow you or tame animalistic smiling abilities, talk to frogs.
from animals, while the Mask of Truth and the Keaton Mask help you communicate with entities that are more purely spiritual. This is where the research got a little insane, since lots of African tribes have even more masks used to communicate with every form of fauna you can think of. Jackal, deer, antelope,
Flora and fauna. A lot of fauna.
crocodile. I can say with near 100% certainty, if there is a medium to large size animal anywhere in this continent, there's a mask devoted to communicating with it. And that doesn't even begin to cover the dozens of masks used to speak with a plethora of Africa's spirits. Lastly, I want to quickly touch on Kamaro's mask. While it doesn't have a specific one-to-one with an African mask, I would say that it actually encompasses what mask culture in Africa is all about at its absolute core. When you come across him at night, he laments that he could not pass on his dance to others before dying. Playing the Song of Healing gives him peace as he gives you his mask, which lets you perform his dance. Doing said dance in front of the Rosa sisters inspires them to make it their new routine, and the knowledge of the dance is passed on. For this topic, I think that this particular mask stands out from all of them, because it's not just about the mask and what it does.
传承, pass on the legacy. Important.
It's the idea of passing on traditions and stories to the next generation. Masks in Africa are usually associated with dances that are memorized and passed down the ages to keep the culture alive. While the individual use of the mask is important, as well as the dance, for all of indigenous tribes of Africa, it's even more important that not only the mask and the dance, but the culture that resides within those are passed along to the younger generations to keep it alive. I don't know, it's just something that really stuck with me. I could go on and on with this topic, but trust me when I say there are
just on and on and on and on.
Way too many examples of Zelda masks that can parallel real-life ones. Shoot, this didn't even cover the mask from Ocarina of Time. Not only does Africa, a giant continent with several countries and peoples, have their mask culture, but so do others such as Japan and South America. It would take months to cover all that. But I would encourage all of you to seek out some of those answers for yourself if you find that you are curious for more.
That's right. Find out, be educated.
But if you're curious about other really interesting theories about Majora's Mask, don't miss out on part 1 of this mini-series if you haven't seen it yet. But if you have, you might want to check out MatPat's legendary video talking about Link's death in Majora's Mask and how the game symbolizes his attempts to deal with it. And as always, until next time, this is Gaijin Goombah signing out.
Wow. Thank you, I guess. Now for start of the show. Oh my goodness. Wow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel, and I sincerely appreciate all of your support for my channel and all our encouragement for my work. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye! But hey, that's just a game exchange. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. And subscribe. Thank you.